What's up, Warriors? Nathane Jackson here, your strength and conditioning coach and your holistic nutritionist. I'm going to take you through an exercise that I see bastardized quite often in the gym, in magazines, and on TV, and that is the burpee. This exercise often gets prescribed to people, especially by trainers, gets prescribed to people rather early on in their gym learning experience. And really, the client, or if you're just watching this at home trying to improve your fitness, you really need to make sure that you can squat properly, deadlift properly, do push-ups properly, and even to an extent, landing from a plyometric jump properly. If not, the burpee can be extremely dangerous and potentially, obviously, injuries can occur. So, I'm going to take you through the proper progressions here. I'm going to also include a few regressions, I guess, or if you're just starting out, some things to work on in order to get yourself up to a full-out burpee. Come with me. All right. So I'm going to take you through a bad burpee. Here's what I see often. People just get to the ground any which way they can. Oftentimes their back is rounded. They're going to shoot their feet out and not prepare for the landing, in which case they're going to come into a hyperextension of their lumbar spine. So you guys watching at home, fingers crossed that I don't kill my back. And it looks something like that. Oh my Lord, that hurt. All right, so you're in this bad position. Next thing you know, client may, or a person may actually bring their hip up, realign, and they try to do a push-up, and it's one of these nose push-ups, or their elbows are pushing out to the sides, one of those type of push-ups, okay? And now they have to go back up into that jump, but they don't have the mobility or the flexibility in their hip, in their hip flexors and their lower back to get their feet to their hands, or actually even better, to replace their hands. So now, as you see, my heels are up. They may try to jump from here, which hopefully nobody tries to jump from here. They may rock back, okay, and then jump from here. Again, my heels are still up in the air. Or they may even know that a proper jump position is feet flat, so they might reset themselves a little bit and then jump up from here. Now the landing, I'm gonna come so you can see me here. When people land, oftentimes their knees cave in, okay? Women, this is something that you need to really pay attention to just because of the angle of your hips. This is something that you need to really focus on pushing those knees out so your knees are either in line with your big toe or even better yet, out to the sides, okay? This creates a good cushion. Anything internal just puts way too much pressure on the inner portions of your knees, okay? So, that is a bad burpee. Look familiar? Don't lie. So I'm going to take you through the steps of a good burpee. You want to make sure when you're about to get going, you're setting up, this is important. Just like we did in the deadlift video, you want to make sure your glutes are squeezed, creating that posterior pelvic tilt. Exhale, pull the rib cage down, so now my glutes are tight, my core is tight. I'm going to push my neck or my chin back so I create a double chin, okay? And now I'm in a nice long line between the crown of my head, my hip or my tailbone, and my heel. This is a good position. From here, what I want you to do is you're going to push those hips back or those hamstrings back, better yet the hamstrings, keeping everything in line, flat lower back, double chin, rib cage down, okay? Go back as far as you can. I can't go any further, so I'm going to start using my knees now. I'm going to push my knees out until I get my hands to the ground, okay? From right here, my back is flat, my chin is tucked, my rib cage is down, I'm in a good position still. Now I'm going to kick my feet out, prepare for the landing, squeeze my glutes. My wrists are directly underneath my shoulders, my elbow pits, I think that's what they're called, are facing forward. I can do a good push-up and then explode up from there and replacing my hands with my feet. So it looks something like, okay? From here, my toes are pointing roughly forward, maybe just a little bit off to the sides. I'm still in a good squatting position. My back is flat, my chin is tucked. From here, I can jump, land properly with my knees out. That is a good burpee. If you're just starting, and you've kind of got all these things working, but you still really want to get into the burpee, okay, everything's good. You're down here, you're out to this position, you do a push-up maybe. If you can't do the push-up and you just want to scrap the push-up, you don't have to. You can do one foot up, next foot up, sit back into a good squat. Again, keeping your rib cage down, chin tucked, and then from here you can stand up. Chances are, if you can't hop into that position, you shouldn't really be jumping, okay? And that's kind of your modified burpee there. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Check out NathaneJackson.com, sign up for my newsletter. I have a free digestion document just for you. If you're suffering from GERD, acid reflux, constipation, burping, gas, this is definitely for you. Until next time, stay strong, warriors. Have fun.